You know what I like about local news? There's no AI here. What you see is what you get, and that includes the forecast.
And Cedric.
And Cedric, right?
Yeah, that's it. There's definitely no AI here. Some folks may want AI, but that's not the case here. So we're doing pretty well. But I'll tell you what, our weather forecast is looking pretty good as we go into the weekend. So it's almost like AI improved because you couldn't draw it up any better, right? Let's tell you what's going on, though, this morning because it was a cold start out there across parts of the area. We had temperatures in the 20s and 30s, and yeah, it was just blustery out there this morning. In fact, it got down to 25 degrees in Logan this morning, 30 degrees in Price, 27 in Milford, even St. George dropping down to 48 degrees. With that being said, I've got a nice photo to show you from Jamie Richards here of the first frost of the season, at least in Ogden there. You can see over the grass. Yeah, this lets you know 'tis the season, and soon enough, we're going to have to give ourselves a little extra time to warm up those cars and defrost those windshields a little bit. But thankfully, it's just a brief taste of that right now. Hey, this is a nice photo sitting there from Scott Taylor earlier today of the Wasatch Sundog. So what is that? If you look closely, you see this little, almost looks like a rainbow on both sides of the sun there. It's basically these high, thin clouds we have in the atmosphere. They're like ice crystals, and the sun's rays reflect and they kind of refract off of those ice crystals and give you that prism effect. And so that's why you get those reds, yellows, that kind of look almost like little rainbows in the sky. Pretty cool there to see. Also, Meg Roberts, thanks for sending in. Always loyal with these sunset photos, and you can see a nice sunset this evening here looking over Salt Lake City, and you can see we had some high clouds still in the sky, but also that sun was able to shine. Hey, let me show you a time lapse from my Black Desert Sky camera. You can see the sun rising earlier today, and again we had nice blue skies down across southwest Utah with that sunshine. Temperatures now, though, yeah, they're dropping a little bit, down to 41 degrees in Logan, 46 in Provo. We've got 43 in Delta, 45 in Milford, and 53 degrees currently in Cedar City, 64 currently in St. George. So here's the weather map. You can see some of these high clouds sprinkled over from Wendover down towards Delta, over towards Manila and Vernal, and you can see a few more of these are moving in from Nevada now. So we're going to have a couple of high clouds in the sky, but overall the weather is not going to be too bad as we go into the weekend. I think our Saturday and Sunday looking pretty good. Here comes our next storm system, though. It's going to continue to coalesce into one big storm and move our way as we head towards the beginning of Halloween week. So high pressure warming us up Saturday, warming us up Sunday. If you have any recreation plans across southern Utah, looking good through those slot canyons, looking pretty good if you're going to be heading up towards northern Utah into the higher elevations there. The weather is going to be very warm, unseasonably warm for us, and dry this weekend. Then we track this colder and wetter storm system that dives in from the north and west. This arrives from Monday into Tuesday. We'll make a little bit of a break by Thursday, which is Halloween. And then look at this. We've got another cold and wet system potentially for the end of the week. So as we look at Futurecast, enjoy the nice, warm, and primarily dry weather for the weekend. Just a couple of scattered clouds and breezy conditions on Sunday. And then here comes storm system number 1 dropping in Monday night into Tuesday, bringing us rain and even the chance of some rain and snow showers as we go throughout the day on Tuesday, even into early Wednesday. Then that system moves out, and guess what? We get that break for Halloween Day, and then here comes our next system moving in for the end of the work week. So the overall trend is going to be below average temperatures across the west. Hey, in St. George, mid-80s over the weekend with sunshine, a few clouds Sunday. Here comes that rain chance on Tuesday. Halloween looking pretty dry, though, right now for southwest Utah. The Wasatch Front, low to mid-70s for the weekend. Then we've got some wintry potential coming in for next week, but Halloween looking dry with temperatures around the mid-50s out there. So overall, forecast not looking too bad, guys.
And that is the real deal.